It's Madden NFL 24, and our focus goes to Jalen Johnson. He got the QB not once, but twice last week with a pair of interceptions. It's the Vikings and the Bears. All that and more coming up next on EA Sports.
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to one of our favorite spots, venerable Soldier Field in Chicago. Today we've got a Week 6 matchup for you here, as it'll be the Minnesota Vikings taking on the Chicago Bears. With Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin, and Charles, you look at this Bears team entering play. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And the offense last week, they had things humming. If you're a defensive player, you may get overshadowed.
So here come the Vikings with a long field ahead of them. And here's a look at their leader, standing 6'4". It's Kareem Hunt, and he'll get this up past the 5 to the 7-yard line.
That run right there was an offensive line coach's dream, wasn't it? Guys picked up all of their assignments, created a nice gap for the running back to get through, pick up 7 yards. Yeah, he's probably chortling on the headset right now, saying, we got it going, boys. Let's keep it going.
And able to get it here to about the 16-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's a very nice game there. Confidence-building run. Love the execution up front. And the way he pressed the hole, absolutely perfect.
Now a play fake here on first down. He's going to find Jefferson open downfield. And he takes us beyond the 35 before going out of bounds. A good pick up there of 20 yards. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Running with Hunt here out of the shotgun. And taken down just shy of the 40. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. 19 carries, 72 yards, and a touchdown.
A key component of his team's offense. He will certainly stay in that role if he keeps producing like this each week. Expect him to make a run at not only matching, but exceeding those numbers as this one goes on.
Now a nice throw here, right side. He hauls it in. And he's going to have another first down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. Back to throw. That's caught by the big tight end, T.J. Hockenson. And he'll be out just a yard or two shy of the 30. Back-to-back nice plays, 12 yards that time and a first down. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Eluding the pressure right. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there. And it's 2nd down.
But defensively on the previous play, they gave up a pretty good chunk of yardage. But right there, they got a good portion of it right back.
And if we just flip it around from the offensive perspective, took a nice step forward. And how about a couple of leaps backwards after that play? They've got to figure out a big call coming up here to try and gain that yardage back.
The intended target, T.J. Hockenson. But now it'll be 3rd down.
You look at this Bears defense.
Well, they were very strong in that victory from a week ago.
And the big difference in the game, their ability to force turnovers. Multiple, in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, the big difference in the game.
It was impressive. Now the question, can they duplicate it? Decent gain on the scramble to 6, but now it's 4th.
Like any team play, they're looking for touchdowns to try and help their cause. But in this...
The Vikings taking the field here for their 2nd drive of the game.
Last time out, you remember their drive stalled, but thanks to their kicker, booted a long field goal to at least get them 3. Now here they'll try to do better and find the end zone.
And in our experience, how much fun is it for coaches to know that they've got a kicker who can nail it from long distance? Now, the hard part is, as an offensive play caller, you don't want that in your head too much where you're relying on it, and he goes out and gets the job done for them. But I'm quite sure
he would be content to just kick extra points from here on out.
Yeah, absolutely no question. I think his teammates would be okay with him just kicking the extra points as well. And this will be a Vikings first down as he's got this past the 35 to about the 37.
On play action, they'll throw.
They're looking for Jefferson, but this is intercepted. Tyreek Stevenson picks it off. And the Bears are going to take over here up near the 40.
Well, this is something we've seen before, partner. We've seen...
And the football going back to the Vikings offense.
Let's go now.
Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw.
Justin Jefferson bring it in the slant.
And he'll go down at the 26 following a gain of 6. Now whistles and a timeout. Looks like we've got a Viking slow to get up.
Well, the medical staff is going to come out here and take a look, and we will take a short break.
And tackled down after a gain of 3. Leaves him with 1 yard to go on 3rd down. That's some good tackling there to keep him short of that yellow line.
Yeah, defensively, all I'm thinking is that on that play, get me to 3rd down. Get me into a position where I can make one more play and get my defense off the field.
And it is caught. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Handoff up the middle. Hunt.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line. 46 yards rushing for him now on just 6 carries to this point.
Partner, we always talk about how important 3rd down is, but I think 1st down is equally important because everything comes off of that play. If the defense wins the down, they are able to attack. If the offense wins the down, they might go faster, do other things, and change things up. That big play right there allows this offense to really get in gear.
Just a gain of a couple there. And that will bring up 2nd down.
Oh, it's time to give a little credit there to the defense. They played that very well because it was a drag route, and he ran a little shallower than normal as he worked straight across the field. He was hoping he'd get lost behind the defensive line.
And he's going to go down. He's sacked back to the 24. The sack there by Rasheem Green. Now play number 7 of this drive, but it's a tough 3rd and 9. Here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
My first thought was surprise because that's one of the better tight ends around, and I've seen him pull in balls like this before.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
They'll come out throwing here on 1st down. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
I do think it's fair to say that they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run...
Pressure, and he's taken down. A Bears sack.
Multiple players getting home there, and it's a loss of 2 on the sack. In search of 4 yards here to pick up the 1st down.
A play-action fake. They'll look to throw.
And his early struggles continue. Here's another one intercepted.
Eddie Jackson picks it, and he'll take this down inside the 15-yard line.
His interception on that last drive set the other guys up pretty good.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Dancing to his left. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. The Vikings going to signal for the first of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 20 seconds to go in the 1st half. The big play to start him out. Has him at the 45 already. They're going to look to throw.
That is into the hands of Hawkinson downfield.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Now the Vikings will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to one remaining here as we head toward halftime. They'll look to throw now on first down.
This is caught by Addison.
Touchdown, Vikings!
Jordan Addison.
In the final seconds of the first half.
And the Vikings are able to cut into this lead in the final seconds of the first half. So on this drive, the rookie leads him into the end zone, Charles, and that helps cancel out the points that were created on the previous drive when he threw the interception.
Yeah, let's give some credit to this rookie because instead of hanging his head after his mistake leads to a touchdown, he comes back.
Out come the Vikings. They'll have it first on offense as we begin the third.
They do trail, but they have a chance to possess the football first to try and do something about it.
And that certainly makes it something of an important drive for them because is it going to win the game? No, but you have to do something to bring some life to your sideline.
And he'll slide to a halt here, still a little shy of the first down marker. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with second and a yard.
Man, I just love being in this stadium. So much history, tradition, so many great teams and games, and we're seeing a pretty good one right now. Hotly contested in the third quarter.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
2nd and 1 and people want to run the football. This is where every back in the league is supposed to do exactly what we just saw there. Pick up the first down.
On first down, they go right back to Hunt. And they'll get him down after a pickup of 8, 2nd and 2.
Good yardage there on first down. Exactly what you want. Get yourself set up to keep making first downs, keep the clock running. And if they're smart, you're starting to milk the clock. No hurry before you run your second down play.
They'll run with Hunt on second down. And he'll get it out to midfield. Looks like, yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
62 yards on the ground for him now on 9 carries.
From the midfield stripe, they'll look to throw. Now he's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down.
Oh, partner, just a second earlier, and they might have had him because they certainly thought they were going to close in and drop him behind the line of scrimmage, but he had just enough time to dodge the pressure, and he ends up getting yardage before being stopped.
And he'll go down here at the 35-yard line. 7 yards there and a first down. They'll run again with Hunt. And he is swallowed up right at the line of scrimmage.
It was T.J. Edwards who brought him down.
Nice job there defensively to clamp down because really they've been on their heels this drive.
Agreed, and they really needed that one for confidence, just to feel a little bit better. But I don't know if I would be daunted by them stopping me on one run. This drive has gone pretty well. I could come right back at them.
2nd and 10.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. They'll roll him out right.
Open man, he's got Jefferson across the formation.
And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Now we're going to get a stoppage. Appears to be an injured bear on the field.
The medical staff will attend to him, and we will step aside. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10.
Hunt will try going up the middle. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. Give him 10 yards on the pickup, and it'll be 2nd and very short.
On any explosive run, you can almost feel the ground shaking, and that's from the offensive linemen creating space for their runners. I had an old coach tell me before, they always told his runners, run around the offensive line in pregame. Get used to the ground shaking so you don't trip and fall when it happens in a game.
Throws to his running back, Kareem Hunt, complete.
And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. They give them 2 yards there as they're set up now with a 1st and goal.
score. Touchdown, Vikings.
A solid blocking up front from the guys on the offensive line allowed him to get in for the touchdown.
Yeah, some might say that the guys on the offensive line were in concert. I used to have a coach who called it marrying up, meaning when you get on a guy, you just stay right there, and each guy has his own assignment. That allowed the runner to make the big move towards the end zone.
Steps away to his left. And no, it falls incomplete. So the two-point conversion, no good. So unable to throw it in for two from the two. Let me ask you, as a former DB, what chance? So here are the Vikings to take over. They've dropped 4 straight games coming in. To begin the drive, here's a handoff to Hunt. And the big boys up front, they're going to stop him right at the line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. This one caught. It's the tight end, Hawkinson. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. That one covers 29 yards. First down. They'll run with Hunt. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. Second down.
Not a huge carry there on first down, but not all of them will be. But still, all in all, a positive play for the offense. It's all about picking up at least a few to set up what you're going to do here on second down.
On second down, right back to Hunt.
4 yards on the pickup there, as it'll leave him with a third and about 4 more for first.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
Looking to throw. That is brought down short. 2 yards there, needed 4.
And partner, I would guess that in his headset he was hearing from his coach, it's third down, don't take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yardage.
They'll drop to throw. That's to his running back, complete.
And he is going to pick up the Vikings first down, it would appear. Yes, he does, by a full yard. They get the conversion on 4th and 2. Out of the gun, they run it with Hunt.
And a pretty good run there as he gets 7 down to the 33.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Rolling to his right.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. He got 29 yards that time. On first down, they'll run with Hunt. And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all. They'll say no gain on the play, and it'll be 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw. Rolling to his left. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up 3rd down. That one doesn't find its target, but all in all, he's been much sharper this week. He was under 50% a week ago, and now he's up over 70%.
But you know it's standard for quarterbacks and receivers getting together for a little extra time each and every day in practice. I get the sense they got together for a lot of extra time this week to try and improve that passing percentage, and it's worked out for them.
Meanwhile, on 3rd down, they take a shot at the end zone, but it's incomplete. So it's been a long drive. And now out comes Minnesota.
Their lead back down to 1 score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
They'll start with Hunt on the ground.
And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3. I'm sure that that's going to be the formula. Just keep the ball on the ground. Keep that clock moving.
And when you have the lead this late in the game, above all, stay in bounds. Yes, take care of the football. Yes, gain yardage, but stay in bounds and let that clock tick.
There's the stiff arm. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. 118 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long. Now after the run by Hunt, here's 1st and 10. From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he's got it across midfield and into Bear territory. A good run there on 1st down, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 2. They run again with Hunt. And for one of the few times here today, this run's not going to go anywhere. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact. And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
Now, obviously, that's some good work there defensively, being able to stop them and bring up a key 3rd down. But if you're on the offensive side of the ball, there's an opportunity, because I know what defensive guys are thinking right now. Just stop them, get to the ball. That means
and he can't find anywhere to go with it, and he goes down. That's sacked by Tremaine Edmonds. The Vikings head out to take over once again. They'll begin the drive with Hunt. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. 2nd down coming up. Now, I'm guessing you'd say this is kind of the key here. Grind out some yardage, work on that clock, see if you can continue to tick it down.
Definitely, you want to bleed things out at this point, right? Continue to possess the football, gain some yardage, and put the onus on the defense. Do they have to use timeouts? What are they going to do to stop you? You're taking charge.
And he goes out right around the 39. Give him 7 on the tuck and run, and it'll get him a new set of downs. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. They run right side with Hunt. And able to get this one all the way up to about the 46-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave them with a 2nd and 3. Now back to throw. Swings this out for Hunt. And he's going to have another 1st down as the tackle's made here at the Bears' 44-yard line. A nice pickup there, 10 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 44-yard line. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. Under 4 to go now as they come up on 2nd down. Back to throw here. Sliding out of the pocket. Complete. Jefferson the target. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. A gain there of 21 yards. So here's a 1st and 10 now down inside the 20. They'll go Madison up the middle. And just a couple yards there down to the 17. Able to stay in bounds, so the clock keeps rolling. And this defense right now backed up in the red zone. Another touchdown, it's over. They've got to stand tall quickly.
Been in this spot before. Now there's a little bit of desperation creeping in. And all you're doing when you're talking to your...
Touchdown! Justin Jefferson. His 5th touchdown now on the year. And the Vikings might be moving closer to an elusive 2nd win of the year as they extend that 4th quarter lead. They have to love seeing that from their young quarterback here in the 4th quarter, able to further that lead with a touchdown pass.
He didn't go turtle, did he? And you know what I mean by that. I had an old coach used to say all the time, hey, when we have a lead late, don't just tuck in and try and ride it out. Go out and play and extend the lead. And that's what he did.
Minnesota's offense takes over possession.
Let's go now. Let's go.
We've got to have 2 hands on the football here as they run on 1st down. Now the Bears will use their 3rd and final timeout
as he'll get it with just over 90 seconds to go in the ball game.
He's going to get it again. Just looking to get forward and protect the ball.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. And they'll need the 39 here for a first. This is third down. Back to throw.
He's got his target. That's complete. And even though he gets out of bounds to stop the clock, it's not going to matter. That first down going to be enough to write a finish to this one. Now a handoff to Chandler.
And he'll manage to pick up about 4. It's second down. And they take a knee.
Here we go, set.
And they'll take a knee as the clock runs under a minute to play.
So it's a win for the Vikings, and it was their quarterback who led the way, Charles. Pretty impressive play for a rookie.
Yeah, the numbers don't jump off the page, but he was a steady influence back there. He had a couple of touchdown passes on the afternoon. His guys rallied around him, and they're going to come away victorious.
So for the Vikings, it's a much-needed victory as it gets them back to 2-4 on the year. And they will head back home next week. Meanwhile, for the Bears, the loss will drop them to 4-2 on the year. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week.
Definitely need the music turned up.
Ready, ready. Hot, hot.
It's Madden NFL 24 on EA Sports. And coming up, we'll see Justin Jefferson. He went well over 100 yards a week ago and found his way to the end zone. It's the Vikings and the 49ers on Monday Night Prime Time.
U.S. Bank Stadium holds just under 70,000 spectators, and they've come out in full force for this one. A fantastic atmosphere here in Minneapolis. Tonight, we close out Week 7 together with a good Monday night matchup, as it'll be the San Francisco 49ers taking on the Minnesota Vikings. Hi again, everyone. Brandon Gaudin alongside Charles Davis. And, Charles, you look at this Vikings ball club. They were winners last time out, so they'll be looking, Charles, to make it 2 in a row.
And what I enjoyed when I watched their game tape and their victory.
So here's the Viking offense making their way out. And they will be led out by their 6'4" quarterback. First carry now for Kareem Hunt. Powering forward. And they're able to get this one across the 35. 16 yards right off the bat and a first down. He was solid last week, over 100 yards in their victory on the ground. They want to get that going again.
Absolutely. What they also understand is that from week to week, it's not necessarily the same, but they want it to be, right? What they saw last week on the ground, they want to see in this game as well.
Now this one to his tight end out on the right side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 35 yards the gain there. Another first down as well.
There's no doubt in my mind that not many guys in this league have had the impact that he's had here in the first half of the season. He's been a big play guy from the word go and continues to be one with another one right there.
Forced out to his left. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options, he throws it away. And the Vikings at 2-4 here in the first half of the year. And they were winners their last time out, so they'll be looking to make it 2 in a row.
And so much about football, partner, comes down to mindset. Being in the right frame of mind, and the best way to get in that good frame of mind, winning. So they come in feeling good. They've got the home crowd behind them. I think they're going to be tough to beat in this one.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5. This defense for the Niners, they were very strong last week in that win over Cleveland.
Yeah, and what stood out to me on tape, the way they were flying to the football. So that tells me that they've got all their...
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football here as he gets this up past the 20-yard line. He had the opening drive interception. Now he'll try to fix things here on drive number 2. And speaking of the number 2, remember, he also had 2 interceptions in last week's ball game as well. 1st and 10 here. They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Fred Warner. And into the end zone. A pick 6 for the 49er D as they score the touchdown. The road ahead a little bit more difficult now after that pick 6. They'll start on the ground here on 1st down. That's to about the 28. 2nd down coming up. The numbers on the ground for Hunt a week ago. There isn't a coach alive who wouldn't like those numbers. Well over 100 yards and a touchdown, too.
Partner, I think all the coaches are in that great coaching box in the sky would take those numbers.
So dead or alive?
Either way, they would take that kind of production.
He'll buy some time right. This one brought in by Jefferson. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Jefferson has his first catch. He also has a first down. On
play action. They'll throw.
That's down the field for Jefferson.
And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off by Tashawn Gibson.
And the 49ers are going to take possession as they've got it at the 42-yard line.
I think he thought he had his first.
Their quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field.
Ready?
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive.
That's to the sideline and incomplete. Trying to find Jordan Addison that time.
But it's going to be second down.
You look at this Niner defense.
This crew against the pass, it's been a real struggle. Second from the bottom in the NFL, number 31.
Theories abound. People have opinions.
And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Multiple players combined for their team's first sack of the game.
14-0 the score. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Second quarter now from Minnesota. It's the Vikings in possession of the football, as they've got it with a third down and long coming up. He'll look to throw.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. That was no 3rd and 2. That was 3rd and 16, but they get the conversion anyway. A carry here for Hunt. And he's got this one across midfield into 49er territory. A solid run on first down. Gain of 7 leaves him with a 2nd and 3. They'll look to throw.
To the right side and complete to Jefferson.
And this will move the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the 49ers 30. Another good completion on the drive as the Vikings have a first down. They run with Hunt. And not a whole lot of room to operate there on the first down run. He gets maybe 3.
Yeah, I don't know if it's exactly a win-win, but if you're on offense, you'll take that kind of a run, all right? It was kind of stacked up, found a little bit of yardage, and frankly, they're pretty close to staying on schedule on offense. The playbook is still open for the coordinator.
They try to throw on second down, but this one is incomplete. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Now, here's a look for the end zone, but that one's going to wind up incomplete.
With a rookie quarterback out there, you're definitely going to find out how he handles it.
Now the Minnesota offense set to take over again. And this, let's face it, an important drive if they're going to get back into this ballgame.
Think about going into the locker room down 21-10 as opposed to 21-3. 21-10, a little more optimism, a little more bounce around the locker room, a little more discussion about how they're going to finish this thing off. 21-3, I think discouragement clouds that locker room.
Yeah, and I think a touchdown much bigger than a field goal on this drive just to get into the end zone and get that momentum. A play action fake. They'll look to throw.
And that's complete to K.J. Osborne.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. 17 yards is the pickup there for number 17. They go play action here on first down. And for the 4th time tonight, it's an interception.
Picked off by Fred Warner. And the Niners are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line.
Well, this is just crazy. He's got 3 interceptions.
Their quarterback leading this offense back out. He has had all...
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw.
Throw caught there by Osborne.
And he'll get this up to the 30-yard line. 10 yards there to start the drive, and just enough by about the length of the football for a first down. He'll drop to throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
I hate to say it, Charles, but the way that he has played in this first half, you just kind of hold your breath every time he drops back to pass.
Yeah, you might be holding your breath, but those guys on the defensive side of the ball, they've got big smiles on their faces. He's handing out picks.
And the Niners get there and bring him down. The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
Oh, going for Jefferson downfield.
And he's got room. And the return out shy of midfield to the 46-yard line. And you have to wonder, Charles, a game like this, 5 interceptions, what does this do to the psyche of a young quarterback?
Well, based on the...
That interception on the last drive, his 5th of the game. Thought that might be his last.
Come on, set.
And they're just going to run it here up the middle. And he'll just push his way forward for a few as the clock will run.
Dre Greenlaw in there on the tackle.
So we reach halftime in what's been a fairly one-sided game so far. As we'll head down to Orlando, that's where we find our man Jonathan Coachman at our EA Sports Halftime Report. Coach.
All right, Brandon, thanks very much. We'll get back to you and Charles in a minute. But first, time to give the folks at home a look at what's going on around the NFL. We'll begin out in the Windy City of Chicago, where you see the final score there. Justin Fields, a very good performance as his guys run their record now to 5-2. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they were winners in that one over the visiting Pittsburgh Steelers. Cooper Kupp, a touchdown catch in the victory. Finally, let's get down to the Bayou to check on the Saints at home at the Caesars Superdome. And it was the visiting Jacksonville Jaguars that go home with the victory. Trevor Lawrence leading the way with a couple of touchdown passes in the victory. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly.
Now the Vikings offense set to go to work to begin this third quarter. And you have to think, Charles, down 3 scores already. They need to play an almost perfect second half to have a solid chance.
And that absolutely starts with finding some way to put together a touchdown drive here. They need to be smart, fast, efficient, get the ball into the end zone, and do it again multiple times in order to have a chance to win this game. And that might be exactly what they needed to wake up this home crowd. They haven't given them much to cheer for so far, and never underestimate the effect the home crowd with you can have on a game.
Back to throw now on first down.
Looking for Addison again, and he's got him again.
And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Right back to him for 10 more and a first. Handoff up the middle, Hunt. And he struggles to get a yard here, maybe a yard, down to the 31.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
From the 31, here's a 2nd down and 9.
They'll set up a throw. Flushed out right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going. Trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the third quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up. We saw this a lot in the first. The Vikings offense now heading out to take over. They'll try and start this drive in the air.
That one tipped, and it's incomplete. But good hands there defensively. And second down.
It's now 2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Looking to throw. And down he goes. The 49ers get there.
Dropped for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they've struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
And the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
Now a shot taken on 3rd down, but it's going to wind up incomplete.
They decided the opportunity was there and launched.
Now the Vikings offense works their way back onto the field. Now a play fake here on 1st down. This one caught. It's the tight end Hawkinson. And they'll get it all the way up about 5 yards shy of midfield. An ideal beginning of the drive there as they'll get 20 and a 1st down. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw.
And he's got this to Jefferson.
And he's brought down. Another strong gain on the last 2 plays. They've moved it a combined 33 yards. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. They're going to look to throw. Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46.
Multiple defenders getting home there for a loss of 11.
Pass protection has been a problem all night long as they come up facing 2nd and a bundle. And now here is another interception. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And he'll take this all the way down inside the 40. They brought the house that time on the young rookie, maybe a little rattled through the pick.
And you have to be prepared for.
And now out comes Minnesota.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So from inside Niner territory now, this is 1st and 10 at the 41. Escaping the pressure right. And my goodness, another interception.
Picked up by Diamador Lenore. And the 49ers are going to get it back here just past the 35.
Well, let's face it, Brandon.
The Vikings ready to go again on offense.
Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. Opted to run for it. The decision a good one. Picking up the first, getting 14 yards on the scramble. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw.
They'll find Osborne here.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. The catch and run going to wind up netting him 33 yards. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Back to throw. Flush to his right. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Nothing open downfield. He keeps it himself for 11 and a first down.
60 Eagles, 60 Eagles, take off.
He'll look to throw. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Isaiah Oliver with the INT. And the Niners are going to get the football back at their own 17. Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage.